Rightio, we're back again, and this time now we've got all the components done. We've got our risotto rice made. It's about 3/4 cooked. We've got our grated grana. We've got our cream leeks we made before. We've got some diced butter. We've got these beautiful zucchini flowers. They're from my local grower, Sam. He does zucchini flowers for me. He does my micro herbs for me. He grows the mint. I've got this beautiful mint that he's just brought me in this morning that we're going to use for this risotto. And we've got some peas. And we've got a little bit of Persian feta that we're going to fold through the risotto. And we've got this nice big pecorino. It's just a little bit not as sharp. Okay, so how we're going to do it, we're going to start off same way as before. We have our stock just at the back we've got left over. So we'll just start it with putting a ladle of stock into your pot. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're just going to put our peas in to start, just because you can use normal garden peas, or frozen peas are good as well. So we'll throw the peas in there. Okay, and what we'll do is just with the zucchini, we'll just take the tops off, and with the stalks, we'll just chop the stalks. Okay, we'll probably get about, I don't know, say 4. This is just so we use the whole lot. And then what we're going to do, we're just going to, around the outside, we're just going to rip the flowers and place the flowers on. So we'll just chop them. You just want to cook this just so it's a little bit crisp. Okay, so we place the zucchini in there, the peas in there. Let's bring it up to the boil again, and then we'll add our risotto rice. Okay, we'll add 1. While we're finishing it, we're getting the peas nice and green, the zucchini's cooking a little bit. We're constantly stirring it, because what we want to do is we want to start creaming this rice, and this is where a lot of chefs get it wrong. And yeah, we don't want it too wet and we don't want it too stiff. So we'll just add our risotto rice, let it cook a little bit further, bring it up to the boil. Plus you want that zucchini to be cooked as well. That's going to take about 3 or 4 minutes. Have another taste. Just by putting those peas and zucchini in, you're getting this nice garden flavour coming through the rice as well now, like the freshness of the peas, the zucchini. Yeah, and just so much flavour is just starting to come. And then what we'll do now, we'll take it off. This is where you can just turn your heat right down, okay? Or you can take it off. And I'll add butter, probably around about, for these 4 portions, probably about another 100 grams of butter. Just break it up, dice. Okay? And what we'll do is we'll add a nice handful of parmesan, grated. You can always add a little bit more. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Okay, and then we'll grab this beautiful mint from Sam's garden. And we'll just take the leaves off. I always add my herbs just at the end, just to give it that really instant mint flavour, or you could add parsley to give it a parsley flavour, or some nice chives as well. You know, so we'll just get this nice mint just on the board, just crunch it up, okay, and just give it a nice fine chop, nice sharp knife. Lucky I'm not going to cut myself, hey George? I want to see everybody see all the chef cutting themselves. It'd be embarrassing. Okay, so we put our mint in. Okay, and also we add our cream leeks. Remember there's cream in this too, so it's going to let it down a little bit with the cream. Okay, so now put it back on the heat. We start to fold it all together, and that butter's going to melt, that parmesan's going to melt, and it's just going to start making it nice and creamy with the leeks, the cheese, and that mint flavour starting to come through now. Okay, you don't want it to really, as you can see now, you can see it's starting to cream up, all that butter and all that parmesan. Okay, and then just another little thing that I like to do, I'm just going to put a little bit of lemon zest, just to give it a bit of a zing. A lot of people put lemon juice in, but I'm just going to put a little bit of lemon zest into the pot. You can just smell this. If you could smell these smells, it's amazing. Okay, and all in there now. Here, as you can see, look, it's all coming together now. It's not split. I'm not boiling it. I'm constantly stirring it, and I'm really trying to get that creaminess out of the flavour. Plus, I don't want to overcook. I don't want to overcook that that zucchini and those peas. Okay, so I'll just get a little bit of the pea and the zucchini and the cream leek. Wow, amazing, really, really good. So a little bit more salt, a little bit more pepper. Okay, and then we're just going to finish it. Now I think we're ready to plate. George, I think we're ready to go, mate. So I don't think it needs any more parmesan. I don't think it needs any more butter. I don't think it needs any more liquid. If it gets a little bit too stiff, you can always just add a tiny little bit more liquid. You know what I mean? Don't panic, just add a little bit more liquid if it gets too stiff. Don't start adding more butter or anything like that, okay? Rightio, so as you can see, it's nice, loose, not stiff, creamy, okay? So I'm gonna put this aside. We'll grab our plate. Okay, so when we go to serve it, all we're gonna do, nice, just in the middle of the plate, it should just collapse. So you can just see it's placing it on. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll just give it a bit of a flat. Okay, we'll just give our, these are called vinegar cloths, just to wipe them, finger marks or anything off the edge. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll get the beautiful zucchini flowers that Sam's gave me. I'll just rip them off. You can get the zucchini flowers down at any market. Ferry Road have them, Ferry Road markets. But if anybody wants to have a go at doing this dish, by all means, just give the restaurant a ring. And if you want to get some zucchini flowers off Sam, I can always order some in for you. You can pick them up from the restaurant. Okay, so I'm just going to nicely put these zucchini flowers, just ripped, just around the outside, fully edible, beautiful. We tempura these as well in the oil. Okay, so a few of the flowers. It's a bit big. Just rip that up. You don't want to make it too. It's kind of like a little, making like a little garden kind of thing. Okay, then we have these things called micro herbs as well. They're little herbs. We've got some little chard in there, a little bit of coriander, and a little bit of watercress. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll get our pecorino now. Actually, no, we won't. We'll get our feta. Sorry, George. Phone. Everybody wants a piece of me. Chef. I'll ring you a bit later. I'm doing this filming at the moment. So, all right, mate. Thanks. See ya. Bye. Sorry, mate. Just ring the other one. All right. So, okay, we just put our nice, beautiful zucchini flowers on top, and then we're just going to get a little bit of this Persian feta. This is the extra lot of cheese we're going to put on. So we're just going to break it up around. Not too much because it's quite strong. Remember when you're seasoning as well, you just don't season it as much because this is a little bit salty, the feta. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll get the nice pecorino, and we'll just nice from height, nice grate over the top. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll just decorate it with some nice little micro herbs. So that's a nice crest and some of that nice reds and greens, and it looks like a little garden in there, doesn't it? So it's quite nice. And then just this is what have we done here? Okay, so this is just some parmesan oil. So what we do here with all the rind after grating the parmesan, we just place it into an airtight container, cover it with oil, and just keep it in the fridge, and it kind of infuses. You can use blend or you can use some extra virgin. I use a blended oil because I just find extra virgin's just a little bit too strong. Okay, so what we'll do with that, just as it goes out, we'll just put a few little drips on, across the plate, have our vinegar cloth, wipe the edges. It's nice, get all the finger marks gone. Okay, and there you go. That's our risotto. They're 3 cheese, pea, zucchini, and cream leek risotto. Finished with micro herbs, zucchini flowers, and a little bit of parmesan oil. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That was quite fun, different. Haven't done this before. So, but who knows? Next I could be doing my confit duck, I could be doing my scallop dish. Leave some comments on what you thought, if it was corny, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. But you know, it's all a bit of fun, and that's why we're here at Chill. And I just want to make it nice and simple, and yeah, thanks very much. See you later.